Okay, hope you're having a good weekend. Probably checking this out on Saturday or Sunday. We're going to add and subtract rationals today. Remember when we had fractions and we added or subtracted? Um, the one common thing is we had to have the same denominator. So this would be negative 1/4. And if we did not have the same denominator, we would have to make it the same denominator. So we would find the greatest common factor of 4 and 3, which is going to be 12. The least common multiple. I'm sorry. That's the wrong statement. The least common multiple of 4 and 3 is 12. 4 times 3 is 12, so we have to multiply the top by 3 as well. 3 times 4 is 12, so we multiply the top by 4. And in this case, we're going to have 3/12 minus 8/12, which is going to give us negative 5/12. So when we do rational expressions, it's going to be the same thing. We will have to have a common denominator. So let's look at something. Let's look at the very first example in the book. We've got 5n over n plus 3. And we're going to start very basic and just add 15 over n plus 3. So they're going to give you common denominators first. And so since they have a common denominator, I just add straight across. I'm going to get 5n plus 15, and then they're going to share the denominator. Okay, I don't need to bring both denominators over, just the common one. But now I can take this one step further because I look at the top, and I need to recognize that I can factor the 5 out of there. And then look what happens. Just like we've done in the past, if I have the same thing that's on top and bottom, I can cancel it, giving me a final answer of 5. So they give the common denominator, just add straight across. Okay, so let's look at a subtraction one, also with a common denominator. Let's go 3x minus 5 over x plus 4. And we're going to subtract 4x plus 2. And again, I'm going to give you the same denominator to start out with. Now, I want you to put your second term for subtraction in parentheses, because what that minus is going to do is it's going to change every sign. So this is actually 3x minus 5 minus 4x, and then it's going to change the positive 2 to a negative 2 as well, all over x plus 4. So now we combine like terms. I've got 3x minus 4x, which is going to give me negative x. I've got negative 5 minus 2, which is going to give me negative 7, all over x plus 4. Now, nothing we can factor there, nothing we can cancel there, so we just leave it negative x minus 7 and x plus 4. Okay, let's look at one that's not a common denominator. Okay, 3x over x minus 4 plus 6x over 4 minus x. What do you notice about the x minus 4 and the 4 minus x? We've seen these before, so they might be a little familiar to you. They are inverses. Notice that on the first one our x is positive, on the second one our x is negative, and on the first one our negative 4 or our 4 is negative, and it's positive on the second one. So because these are an inverse, all I'm going to do is multiply either one of them by negative 1. Okay? Top and bottom. Okay, so this is going to give me 3x over x minus 4. Negative 1 times 6x is negative 6x. And then we know that's going to change the signs on everything on the bottom, so that's going to give me x minus 4. So I now have 3x over x minus 4 minus 6x over x minus 4. So let's combine the like terms. 3x minus 6x is negative 3x over x minus 4. And that, folks, is as far as we can go on that one. Okay, so our answer is negative 3x over x minus 4. Okay, so now let's look at one. Let's look at one that's really crazy. Let's end with this one. We're going to have 3x plus 2 all over x squared minus 2x minus 3 and we're going to add to that x plus 1 all over x minus 3. Okay, so looking at those, what we can think right away is we need to factor. Okay, I see the 3x plus 2. There's a possibility of factoring there, but there's not a common factor between 3 and 2. So I'm going to bring that right down here. Now I can factor the trinomial, and so that's going to be 2 parentheses, and that's going to be x and x, and I'm going to go with minus 3 plus 1, and then over here I just bring down what I have because there's no factoring on these. Now, here's where it takes a step above. They both have an x minus 3. So that is a common denominator. But this one has an x plus 1, but the right one does not. So I need to give the right one an x plus 1 to have a common denominator. So how I'm going to do that, remember the denominators that they don't have, we just multiply. So I'm going to multiply top and bottom by x plus 1. So I can give this one an x plus 1. Okay. Stay with me on this one. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, I don't want to do that either. Okay, what happened to my... Thank you. Need this to go up. Hang on, guys, just a minute while I fix this. Okay. And so here, nothing changes except the fact that I don't have my pen on. This stays x minus 3 over x plus 1. Now, this will change over here. Oh, that shouldn't be an equal sign. Excuse me. Should be a plus sign. And so x plus 1 times x plus 1 is going to be, we got to FOIL that, x squared plus 2x plus 1 all over x minus 3 times x plus 1. Okay, now I want to clean it up. I want to combine all the like terms on the top. I'm going to put my x squared first because that's just the order I need it in. I'm going to combine the 3x with the 2x. So 3x plus 2x is 5x. And then I'm going to combine my numbers together. The positive 2 plus 1 is going to be plus 3. And then I put it over my denominator. X minus 3 times x plus 1. Okay. These are pretty intense. So, we won't have a bunch of these on the classwork assignment. Just have a few. and that way we can get these done in class. Guys, hope you've had a great weekend, and just about 10 minutes long on the screencast, and we'll see you in class in the morning.